Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. What's up, what's up? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, ma'am. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. How is this, bro? How is this Marquinhos, bro? Oh my fucking god, bro. मेरो साउन्ड के भइरहेको यति सानो साउन्ड किन आइरहेको छ भनेको कि यस्तो त नआउनु पर्ने हो त यार माइक 100% नै छ त के भयो यो माइक एक्सिक्युटिभ डिभाइस सेट डिफल्ट डिजेबल हेलो 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 किन साउन्ड सानो आइरहेको छ भनेको मेरो इज दिस द माइक प्रब्लम अर वाट ब्रो हेलो 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 what's up हेलो what's up हेलो It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Bro, I need Van Dyke from this pack, bro. मलाई Van Dyke दे पुग्छ के एउटा. Van Dyke got sorry. The pack opening is going crazy, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my god, bro. No way, bro. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. bro. Ryan Sorky in the house, bro. Bro, I need Van Dyke, bro. एउटा Van Dyke त पाउनै पर्छ मैले यार. एउटा Van Dyke, bro. मलाई मसँग Van Dyke छैन के प्लिज ब्रो यार. प्लिज ब्रो. मसँग Van Dyke को कार्डै छैन के यसमा. Bro, should I spin or not? Bro? Should I spin or not? अलि पछाडि ब्याक गरेर हेर न लामा मैले के पारेछु त्यहाँ हेर त. See साथी what I got bro. यहाँ हेर न के पाएँ मैले. This in free try. Marquinhos, Sorky. म Van Dyke को लागि जाम कि नजाम भन्ने भयो कि साथी यार. के गरौँ म. छैन कि यो हेर न मलाई यो Van Dyke मेरो अर्को Van Dyke को त्यो जम्मा 81 स्पिड छ कि यो अर्को आइडी हो के लामो यो सेकेन्ड आइडी हो के यो बुझेनौ. हेर न त्यो युटिडब्ल्यू वाला के युसिएल को वाला Van Dyke त अर्को आइडीमा छ के. यसमा हेर न 87 छ यार यसको रनिङ पनि स्पिड पनि. पेस दामी छ के. तन्के नजामान्ने भयो। ल ल म हान्छु रोख है। के भइरहेछ हो मासुलाई। जो दे पनि हुन्थ्यो यार, प्लिज भगवान यार 1 बिलियन। लास्टमा 10 हानेर दियो होला तेरा। के यार हेर न, मलाई यो बर्बटो भन्दा अरू जो दे पनि हुन्छ क्या, बर्बटो बाइक जो दे नि हुन्छ यार। बर्बटो पनि दियो कि लास्ट जेराड Let's go bro, the दामी दामी। 10वटा छ यार साथी, हो 10वटा बाँकी छ, 10वटा हानिदिनु पर्छ यार। अर्को आइडीमा के पाउने भन्ने हो धनमा। यस्तो भ्यान्डाइ यार, यस्तो मन पर्यो त यार। यही भ्यान्डाइकमा साले अझै हाइट पनि बढ्यो रहेछ सायद। कति जान्छ यार यो भ्यान्डाइकको? 193 छ इयर। स्मार्ट खै जाबी ओलन चाहिँ कहाँ छ त फेरि यार? जाबी ओलन चाहिँ देख्दै आएन मैले म्याच। साइको हो कि म चाहिँ के हो र? खै जाबी नै छैन त यहाँ त यार। आमा हेर न स्टार्ट कस्तो दामी स्टार्ट रहेछ यार। लभली यार। साला यो करेन्ट प्लस इफेक्ट वान मात्रै रहेछ, त्यो रहेछ नि त। हुन त नम्बर अफ प्लेयर राख्नु पर्ने यार। मसँग टोटल प्याकेज वाला कहाँ छ यार बुस्टर?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Now there's a fine ball.
Gerrard.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? No, no way through.
Gerrard.
Pinches it off him.
There's a sharp little ball here.
And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Olise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking for the run. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. First quarter of an hour gone. And the through ball. Olise receives it in. Olise! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Nepal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nepal with the corner, there first. He's rising! It's hit the crossbar! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Batistuta could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. Del Piero. Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Foot in. Not the most accurate pass. Still goalless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he thumps it clear. Cherki. He won't be happy with that one. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Nepal really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Del Piero. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. Oh, some astute defending there. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
1 minute added time.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Nepal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That team goal!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, she tries a shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Batistuta is flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some resolute defending there. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he was alert to it. And that is well cleared.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Lovely bit of skill. Real chance for a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Knocks it out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Schneider.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish of true class!
9 minutes is number 4.
A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult.
And that will be it. Liverpool can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never say die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same. Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress. Shoots! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Now it's Olise. And here's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That ball looks a good one. He's having a shot! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nepal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caceres. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one.
There will be
The
1 minute
execution of
added
it,
time.
not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Nepal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That is good alertness.
Nepal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Now it's Del Piero. Costa Curta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. Mendes calmly anticipates. Howson. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to pass it through. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Zanetti. It's going to be another throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising, succumbs to the pressure. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Schneider. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Mendes. Deftly away. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Olise. Coming on to replace him is
Intercepts the throw,
number
that's well read.
5, Maradona.
Nepal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that. Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Nuno Mendes. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal.
Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Schneider.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
20,
are signalling changes
Del
here,
Piero.
both at the same time.
Number 23, Gerard. Number 14, coming on the field.
And they've got a throw.
Number 22, Dani Olmo.
It's a poor
Number
throw that,
10,
picked off with
Ryan
relative
Cherki.
ease.
Number 21,
Mateus.
Pedrin.
That's
Number
been intercepted.
3,
That's great
Baresi.
positioning, so good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Mateus. Steaming on. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe
minutes
and
has
simple.
been indicated.
Costa Corta. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? And it's played in. Oh, good effort! So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Just a quick announcement.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Totti. Totti with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Chance, surely! They've scored! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Nepal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chance for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then. Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Olise. Schneider. It's Schneider! Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, the ball's come, Luke. And one more try! Nepal with the corner, there first. Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Totti looking to receive it in space. And the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Zanetti. Half an hour played now. Oh, easy pickings there. Now he's got space here. It's a promising position. Toss to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's played through for him. Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Gerrard. Nepal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. He's had it taken off him. Madrid
Two
looking to go
minutes has
forward
been
now.
indicated.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Nepal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half. That is Snuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nepal have their third corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Nepal get their fourth corner. And he can thump it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now he's off and running. Well, that pass isn't the best. Costa Corta. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Totti. Oh, now he's gone for goal. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Well, the two
Castro.
coaches are signalling
Number
changes here,
26.
both at the same time.
Francesco Totti. Number 19. Xabi Alonso. Number
Your
20.
impressions so far, Jim?
Daniel
The
Van
Dog are
Buiten.
very much in the
Number
game
8.
and matching the opposition for
William
chances.
Saliba. Coming on the field. Number
Beckham.
14. Mbappe.
Well played,
Number
that has
4,
snuffed out the
Erling
danger.
Haaland. Number
Nicely
22,
weighted ball.
Beckham. Number 13.
Well, that's certainly more
Adams.
like it. They can't let the
Number
intensity
23,
drop now, Peter.
Van
There
Dijk.
is an irresistible,
Substitution in progress.
irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Haaland! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And Dijk with the clearance. Zanetti. And here's Elise.
Nepal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in. Tries one from range. And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution.
Nepal are making a change now. Bale getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Danny Olmo. He's having a pop!
आम्मामा, एउटा सब रोकिदिया चाहिँ यार मेरो पनि
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Now it's Matheus Cunha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Haaland.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Haaland is on, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. 5 minutes to add. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. That's a game, one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Del Piero making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Always onto this. Great ball. Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played into space. Nepal yet to have an attempt on goal. Rodri. Nepal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Well read, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
He's having a pop! Wonderful from Del Piero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment.
After 26 minutes is...
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Alessandro Del Piero!
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Del Piero. Del Piero, what a serious charge here. And he thumps it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Costa Curta. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Del Piero. Pepe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rooney. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Impressive jump! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Header! Same attempt, same outcome. It threatens little. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts.
Okay, they got hit with Bamboo Sucker Punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Nepal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Nepal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, they could be caught out here! Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he find a finish? Donadoni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a good look here.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Sneijder! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shot, surely! And he can thump it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Batistuta gets into a good position.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Suarez. And this is Neymar. Nepal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Rooney. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only
Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Gerrard.
Conte. Nedved looking to receive it in space. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
South Korea with the corner. They're first. And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's been hooked away. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
And it's Nedved. Goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a quick ball upfield. Nepal still without a single shot on target. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Gerrard. Gerrard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Olise really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's Nedved! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
South Korea have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Great ball, and he's in here. Nepal are looking to go forward now. And we expected better, and so did he. It's a threatening ball. Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! A finish of true class! And South Korea lead! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
There will be 1 minute added
Now
time.
it's Olise. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Nepal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Forbidden. Please use
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for South Korea, number 14, Batyo.
Down to
Number
business
9,
again.
Didier Drogba.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Jan Koller. Number 7.
That's been intercepted.
Del Piero.
That was well played,
Number 23,
well stopped.
Roberto Carlos.
And it's Del Piero. Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to shoots! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Substitution.
Nepal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Nepal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution for South Korea, number 5, Jan Koller. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Endrick.
Oh, great leap! And that's a good finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Nepal leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. and it had to be. Gerrard has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Roberto Carlos. And that has been cleared. He's being urged to shoot. Tries one from range. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Olise. What a throw in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Roberto Carlos looking to pass their way up the pitch. Endrick! Brilliant from Endrick! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! We thought they were done, but never say never! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Looking to play him in. Del Piero is flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Argentina have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do...
And Berbatov! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he get it through? De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot a goal! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Natal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. Here's a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
De Bruyne, there he goes, motoring forward. That'll do under the circumstances. Nicely shaped ball, spread neatly.
Argentina definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chef chance, surely!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Conte. Alonso!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a sharp pass. And the shot's on. And Shevchenko! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Argentina, number 19, Andrei Shevchenko.
So they have it all to do again.
Andrei Shevchenko.
And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing and fast.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so the action is resumed. Oh, super ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Duke proves just a little bit too strong. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... That is Stuta! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now, this could be a chance.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good. He's having a hit! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The goal scorer.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Argentina, number 21.
Tries from a long way out.
Number 10.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Coming on the field.
Argentina are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Dani Olmo.
Gerrard. Cherki. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. And the finish! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Substitution
Oh, I was a
for
bit
Argentina.
complacent there, I
Number
thought, Peter.
3.
Maybe he thinks the game's
Chiellini.
already won.
Coming on to replace him is number 26.
Gerrard picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. And Del Piero! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Xavi Alonso. 5 minutes left on the clock. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And for sure, that was not one of his
Substitution
best.
for Argentina, number 19.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18, Xabi Alonso.
Nepal clearly now in
Number
lead
20,
pedreation mode.
Neymar. Number 13,
Costa Curta.
Pedri. Substitutions taking place. There will be 5
Pitches
minutes
it off him.
added time.
Pedri. Now, and Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness. And The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Now Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's there to make the challenge. Cafu. And it's Del Piero.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Schneider. Turns back here, probably the best option. Schneider. Eto'o getting forward. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Davids. Great vision. Now it's Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Germany are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Davids. Costa Curta. Guti. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Clear their lines.